Hello and welcome to the Fangirl Nation podcast.
Welcome back.
Woo! I'm Ambar Lee.
And I'm Leah Bryce.
And we're back after our much needed 2 weeks summer break. How you been, guys? How you been, Leah?
Well, I've not been on holiday.
You went to Ireland?
I did go to Ireland, actually,
Yeah,
to be fair.
come on, Leah.
The Emerald Isle, it was great.
I've been here, there and everywhere.
You
Cannes, LA, Greece.
Fucking hell,
I
mate.
know, I've been a jet setter. But what are we talking about this week? We're going to catch you up on everything we've been doing while we're away. We're going to talk about the big new news, everything that's happened. We'll talk about that first. And then we're going to talk about my time at Obsesed Fest, meeting Garrett Graham and the rest of the off-campus cast, and the Odyssey.
Let's go. Okay, so in the 2 weeks that we've been missing, I feel like a lot has happened.
A lot has happened. These 2 weeks that we've been gone has made me realise how much things happen all the time.
So, some big news for me, especially. Cheetah Girls is coming back to our screens.
Cheetah Girls is coming back. It's going to be a movie. It's executive produced by Raven-Symoné, and she's returning as Galleria.
Yeah.
Guys, I haven't watched the Cheetah Girls.
That's actually insane because these are some of my favourite films as a kid.
So I'm aware that it's big news that they're doing a remake, but it's not that big news to me. I think I should watch them all before the new one comes out.
I will watch them with you. I'll watch them anytime.
But I guess it's not a remake if Raven's coming back and she's reprising her role.
Yeah, she does love reprising her roles, Raven-Symoné, because that's what she did with That's So Raven. She came back and reprised her role.
So is it going to be more of a passing the torch to the new Cheetah Girls?
100%. So one of the new Cheetah Girls is playing her daughter.
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
It's actually called Cheetah Girls Next Gen. Like, that is part of the branding.
So there you
go. Leah Savage-Jeffries as Faith. She was in Percy Jackson.
She is, yeah.
Thank God she's doing this, because I was thinking when I was watching Percy Jackson, this girl is so cute and so talented and so beautiful. And I don't know if Percy Jackson season 2 has flopped per se, but it hasn't done as well as season 1.
I quite enjoyed season 2.
Me too. I mean, commercially. I'm really happy that she's got this role. I think it's perfect.
And also, she has played Raven-Symoné's daughter in something else before when she was like a kid. She played Raven-Symoné's daughter in Empire.
Reuniting.
Yeah.
Keeping it in the Disney family as well, because obviously Percy Jackson's Disney.
Exactly.
Carmen Sanchez as Dior. Slay being called Dior. What the hell? Kathleen Chang as, I've written Dior twice, as someone else. And Sophie Lennon as Brooklyn.
There you go.
And they're filming it in South Africa.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe I should take a little trip. Maybe they'll be filming
Exactly.
them there. That's all we know so far.
Also, I think 3 of the original Cheetah Girls are going to be involved in it in some capacity.
So do we call this a remake, a reunion, or a
revival.
This is a revival.
This is a revival.
Because some of the OG cast are in it.
And it's continuing the story.
It's continuing the story. They are reprising their original roles.
Yeah.
That's exciting. I'm excited. Well, I'll watch the original ones first.
Yeah, it's got to live up to like big heights because the songs in the first 3 Cheetah Girl movies, I sing to them all the time.
The fact that Raven-Symoné is exec producing it, it's got to be good.
Yeah, exactly. She's not going to let it go to the shitter.
Next up on news, who's making their acting debut?
Romeo Beckham is making his acting debut. So you've heard about this?
No, I haven't.
Oh, is it just me mentioning this morning? Yeah. Oh my gosh, okay.
Nepo baby strikes again.
He strikes again. To be fair, he's been quite a good Nepo baby.
No, he hasn't done much.
Modelled. He's played football for Brentford.
Yeah, actually, I saw that and respect.
You know, he's done quite well at all those accolades and attributes.
I'm excited to see what he's like as an actor. I think he might be quite good. I have nothing to base that on. I just have a feeling that he's got
like
a good
nice
work
boy.
ethic. Yeah.
So the film is called 40 Love, and it is set in France, I think, and it's a tennis film, and it's a queer romance film.
Oh, 40 Love. Okay.
Yeah, tennis film, new sport.
Thank God.
Yeah, no more ice hockey. Basically, the idea is there's this like French tennis player and he's doing really well. His dad was like a great player, blah, blah, blah.
Very meta.
And then Romeo Beckham's character comes in and he's like the new kid on the block. The new tennis player on the block.
Okay.
It's being co-produced and distributed by Studio Canal, who are the company that did Paddington and the Bridget Jones Diaries.
Wow.
So it's gonna be cool, I think.
I think it'll be very well made.
Also, the director is like a fashion photography director, so I think it's gonna be really beautiful.
Interesting. You know how we were talking about how Netflix just greenlit that Icebreaker, whatever one, Alex Cooper ice hockey one, and I think I said like people have been saying we don't want more sports, we want more queer love stories.
There we go.
Interesting that Studio Canal are the ones to be making a queer love story that still has sport. Also, I respect Romeo Beckham. His first acting debut to be a queer love story as well. That's like putting your big boy... Like, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? That's like quite serious acting.
I
Yeah.
hope he prevails.
Mm.
Also, I didn't know this was happening at all. It's already been filmed. It's in post-production. It's coming out in November.
Oh.
Like, I thought it was like
Okay.
announcing that they were going to film it, but
They
it's
filmed
like,
it?
yeah, it's done.
Did they
filmed
announce it before?
I don't know, but I've only heard about it recently, and they filmed it in Monaco, and yeah, and it comes out in November.
Well, we'll be speaking about it soon then.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, all right. Great.
In other big news of things coming back to our screens, is objectively seen as the best airplane film.
Crazy Rich Asians.
Crazy Rich
How
Asians.
the fuck did that become the go-to airplane movie?
I have no idea, but I love when you're on an airplane and you just see everyone watching it, and I'm like,
Wait,
sublime.
wait. So what's the news?
Right. A sequel has been like in the works with John M. Chu for ages, but apparently it's just been blocked. A sequel movie.
Yeah.
But now they have announced that they are definitely filming a sequel series.
Is it with the same cast?
Yes.
No
so it's
way.
following all the same cast.
And it's a series.
And it's going to be a series where they've been announcing. It'll be like, yeah, we want this. It's the same characters.
Yeah.
We're hoping for the same cast. Obviously, they're all massive now. So it is really hard to manage their diaries. They've written it, and most of the cast have said yeah. Well, they're not all confirmed to be coming back, but the aim is to get them all back.
Interesting. When have we ever had before a movie that's then become a series?
The other way around we spoke about last
Where's
week.
the series gonna live?
It's going to be HBO Max.
That gives me hope.
It means big budget,
Budgets.
baby!
If anyone can bring a stacked cast together, they did it with Euphoria. They're doing it with House of the Dragon.
Rich is in the title. We want money. I want to see big production.
So true.
I want to see absolutely crazy parties. I want to see weddings. I want to see... Oh, it's going to be amazing.
Well, it's based on books. I've read all the books. So I know what happens.
Stunning.
Do you want me to tell you?
No.
Kind of defeats the whole point of the first movie, I think, but it'll be interesting to see it play out. That's
No,
what I'm going to say about
Ooh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
The showrunner is the co-writer of the original film.
Great. I'm happy to see Henry Golding back on my screens as well.
Exactly. Stunning, man.
A new remake that's coming. Angus, Thongs and Perfect Snogging.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Thank God, those books were some of my favourite books growing up. Another thing my mum let me take a day off school for when I discovered the Angus, Thongs and... Actually, it's called Full Frontal Snogging series. Yeah. I was reading it, and I think I got to the end of book 4, and I was like, I have to know how this ends. And I Waterstones, next day delivery, this book, and I stayed off school. My mum locked me in the house, locked the front door, I think. And because I opened the living room window to get the parcel from the postman, and I just stayed home and I read the books.
I love that woman.
Louise Renison, is it?
I meant your mum.
Oh, yeah. Right. Have you read the book?
I think I've read the first 2.
Okay, there's 10 of them.
Yeah, I remember there just being
There's
loads.
loads, and a lot more happens than the original film. Because like some people are like, why are we remaking it? But actually, there's a lot more that happens. You know, she doesn't end up with Aaron Taylor-Johnson. They haven't seen Italian Massimo.
Oh my gosh, all the fun names are back.
Yeah.
I remember that was like the hit book in year 7 and year 8. Well, series.
Yeah.
I remember that's what everyone was reading. Yeah. It felt like everyone went from noughts and crosses to Angus Thongs.
You're so right.
Full Frontal Snogging.
Who are they going to cast to replace Aaron Taylor-Johnson? Well, because they put out, the reason everyone heard about it...
It was an open casting.
Open casting call. And they shut it 2 weeks early because they were like, due to the overwhelming number of people. And then everyone was like, no, I was going to do it next week.
I got sent that casting call by 8 of my friends.
To be fair, you could play a 16-year-old.
I don't know if I still can.
I thought about it for a second. I thought people think I look young.
Yeah, I feel like I'm 18. I think my casting
Yeah,
record's
like
now
15,
18.
16.
Big boobs.
Yeah.
It throws it all off.
I think you've always had big boobs though.
I have.
Like,
They just appeared when I was 14. Like, I woke up one day and I was like, wow.
well,
But
hey, casting call's over.
Yeah, I thought about it, and by the time I woke up the next morning, I was like, oh, well, never mind then.
Do you know another casting call that they've put out? Ginny Weasley for season 2 of
Yes.
the HBO Harry Potter. Because clearly they've been struggling. Because obviously they've got all their old auditions. Clearly they can't find another Ginny Weasley.
I think it's a big part to, like,
It is.
get right. And I think what's really hard with the Harry Potter casting is they have to really think, like, longevity.
And now they also have to think who looks like the first Ginny Weasley. I think
Tricky.
maybe they'll cast someone that looks similar but more embodies the role. Or do you think they'll go someone who looks really similar? We're going to know it's a different actress anyway.
Yeah, they did it with the original Harry Potter, didn't they? Recast?
Dumbledore.
Yeah, so, like, people get over it.
Yeah, that's so true. A new Hunger Games teaser dropped while we were away on Hamish's birthday, on Reaping Day. That was devastating.
That was genuinely horrible. I was sending you so many edits being like, this is going to kill me. This film is going to kill me
And
off.
it will. And what's so upsetting about this movie is that it does not have a happy ending, and we have to all bear that in mind. And they keep trying to remind us. You know what I mean?
They've never pretended anything other than sadness and despair.
Actually, I guess we get a nice prologue.
Epilogue, yeah.
So they dropped this teaser trailer. Alongside that, actually, I think yesterday announced that they're bringing all 5 movies back to cinemas.
Yeah.
But I clicked the link to book, and the only cinema that came up was Romford. So maybe don't get your hopes up too high.
hopefully more cinemas will pick it up. Maybe that's just right now.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to go to Romford to
And it's
watch
also
them
all on different days. It was like they're doing each film on a different day.
Okay. I kind of like that though. Do I? Maybe a marathon.
Maybe. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it?
It would be a fantastic idea.
Another trailer that dropped while we were away. The Love Hypothesis trailer.
Yes.
Which looks so good. That was like 30 seconds and I need more. You know what was very exciting to see in that trailer was that it's rated R. Spicy.
From the prude herself.
I know. But I like it when it's done right and it's not overdone. Like, I think it is important to their story and I'm glad that they're showing whatever it is.
So, the Love Hypothesis, that's part of the Prime Obsessed
Fest.
So, did you see that trailer before everyone else?
I did. I watched it the day
jammy
before everyone
dodger.
else, and I also watched it with Lily Reinhart and Tom Bateman because they did a little talk and I watched it. I watched two of them talk about it.
Right. Well, talk about Obsessed
Right,
Fest
let's talk about Obsessed Fest. Let's get onto it.
We haven't really spoken about it other than you sending me clips immediately as they were happening.
And a million voice notes of us debriefing meeting my doppelganger.
Okay, right. Start from the very beginning. Go.
I went to Obsessed Fest with LA. Fucking nuts. It was me and one other UK creator that went. Day one, let me paint a picture for you. We arrive and I'm staying. I actually was part of the press itinerary, which is interesting, not the creators. So the first day I got to watch the first 2 episodes of Elle before they came out. An episode of something else that I actually can't even tell you that I watched because it's not out till like October. And I'm not even allowed to tell you that I watched it. Oh, no Tinder. And then had a talk with all the Prime execs, which was so fascinating to me because, as you know, as all you guys know, I have been talking about this Obsessed campaign thinking it is genius. I want to meet whoever came up with this. And the way they explained it to me was that, not me personally, but to me in a room full of journalists, it was like, this has been in the works for years. It is not just off the back of BookTok's success. It is not just a recent thing. They planned this years ago because they thought that the 18 to 35-year-old female demographic was a very valuable audience.
Yes, and we know.
This is what we've been saying. And The Summer I Turned Pretty was their first kind of case study. Pretty big one, to be fair.
Yeah.
So that was the first one kind of in the roll-up of that target demographic. And then, so a lot of the shows that are coming out now have obviously been in the works for years. And yeah, they just said like, it's an audience who really cares. Like they're so deeply invested and they love it. Like, and everything they make is for the fans. Like they talk about how they do a lot of research on BookTok, TikTok, Goodreads, Wattpad. Like one of the execs said she was up all night and she didn't get much sleep because she was looking at all the TikToks people were making in response to casting news about Boys of Tommen. And I was thinking, none of those TikToks have been good. So she must be stressed. But I've also got a lot of faith. This is what I've also been saying. Like, I have faith in all their adaptations because they really listen to the fans and the readers. That's what they said. Is a big priority to them.
Good. As they should.
Yeah. Oh, I cornered one of the execs afterwards. I introduced myself.
Oh my God, what scoop did you get?
I was like, please tell me. Because people in my TikTok comments have been fighting about what is YA, you know?
Okay.
I was like, because you're saying that this is your YA slate. And like, that's what I've told people, but people are like, nah, that's not YA. And they were like, to be honest, YA is just a catch-all term. And they were like, in publishing, yes, there's new adult and young adult, but in TV and film, it's kind of all just YA. So it's all just gets grouped under the same thing. So they were like, maybe it isn't, maybe it is, but that's what we're saying it is. Which is interesting.
Okay, yeah, so it's what, 18 to
35.
35.
But then one of the execs, she's like in her 60s and she was like, she was the most switched on woman there. And then day 2 was, actually no, that same day was the day that I did the media line. I thought, right, usually when you do a media line, you don't know who you're going to get. Like placement is really important because say you're at a premiere.
Yeah.
There could be 30 people. Usually, I think because I'm a creator, they put me at the back of the line because they normally prioritize traditional media.
Okay, got
And
you.
that means at a premiere when I actually forget, I feel like when you, at a premiere, the actors are there to work. They're there, yeah, to see the movie, but also to do press.
It's part of their contracts.
Although, I wonder that, because sometimes actors don't do any press. So what's that in their contract?
Whether it's in their contracts or not.
Anyway, so then sometimes I only get a few people because by the time they get to the end, they'd actually run out of time. And they have to go in and introduce the movie.
Oh, so there's an overall time slot for press kind of thing.
Well, they get there at maybe 6:30 and they've got to introduce the movie at 7:30 and then they run out of time, literally. And so sometimes that's why, like, when I got Steven Spielberg, they were like, you get one question because they were in such a rush to, like, get inside.
Who is it? Do they have, like, a handler? Or is it, like, someone
There's a
who's
bunch
running
of
you guys?
There's so many PR people. There's media line specific PR people who just help you-ish and organise the flow. But then each different talent has their own publicist and maybe a handler from the PR that's also helping. And they maybe come up to you beforehand and say, do you want to talk to so-and-so? Do you want to talk to so-and-so? And they say, you get one question with this person. Like at the Odyssey, they were like, you get one question for Zendaya. And I was like, great, but then I didn't get to talk to her.
Got you.
But Obsessed Fest, they did it a bit differently because there were so many media or journalists. They did it in pods. But because maybe there wasn't a premiere, there was no rush for the talent to get somewhere. So I was thinking, I'm going to go in with low expectations. Maybe I'll get one person from off campus. Maybe I'll get one person from so-and-so.
Yeah.
But they grouped us in these 4 pods of people. And so it was me and 3 other creators.
Yeah.
And so then each talent grouping, so they paired Belmont and Steven. And they paired Mika and Ella. So they did it by casting groupings. And then each cast grouping, they had 5 minutes with each pod.
Oh, and so how many people were in the pod?
Mine, there were 4 of us, so we got just over a minute each.
Is someone like timing it, or is it just
we did it within ourselves? So we were like the 4 of us, let's agree we get about 1 minute 20 seconds each. I kind of have a sense for how long time is, so that for me, that's basically one question.
Yeah.
And then move on. And it's up to you to say, I think our time is up.
Got you.
But it meant that every single grouping came to our pod. I got to speak to all of the off-campus cast. Do you know, it's weird. Only now I'm like, wait, I actually spoke to them all, because when I do it, I can't go in being a fangirl. I have to go in with a professional mindset of like, I'm just talking to a person, because then I can't do the job.
Yeah.
And actually now, later on, I actually fangirl a bit more.
What, now you've done it?
Yeah. And also there is a difference between meeting someone and knowing that they are an actor and they're not their cast. Yeah. And that's when I really realised that I am in love with Garrett Graham and not Belmont. That's when I realised it.
You know, also we have to remember Garrett Graham is a man written by a woman.
You're so right. But they were so nice. Bowen and Stephen were so nice. Antonio and Jalen, so nice. I had a great time with them. They were having an interview with someone else, and then when they were leaving, Antonio like sought me out and then like gave me a wave goodbye.
Aww.
Yeah.
We love a polite king.
I know. There was an after party the next day that I didn't get to go to because I flew straight home to go to Greece. I was thinking, I wish I could have gone to that and interact with them.
Was that the one when everyone was playing ping pong?
No, it was another one that I think there were no photos and videos from.
Oh.
I know. Ella Bright and Mika. Ella Bright, first thing she said when I went over to her was, oh my God, hey girl, I'm such a fan. I've followed you for years.
Oh.
What the hell?
Oh.
Yeah.
But also, I think Ella Bright's like trajectory is so interesting, just offside, because she went from a children's show. Was it Max? No, not Maxton Hall. That's the other thing. Mallory House.
Yes.
Mallory
Towers.
Mallory Towers on CBBC to off campus.
Yeah.
I always
blew up.
She's just a little girl.
Yeah. And she's like 18, 19. Yeah. She was lovely. It was weird though when I looked up at Belmont and Stephen. It was very strange to look them in the eye, and they were this close to me.
And then, so Ella Bright knew who you was.
Yes.
Another person who knew who you was.
My doppelganger.
Your doppelganger.
Matt Cornet. That was crazy.
That, when you were sending me those videos, I was like, "Ooh, it's a bit creepy this," because like, obviously like it's our little thing that we know he's your doppelganger.
Yeah.
But now...
I didn't know he knew. Do you know what Obsessed Fest showed me was that you never know who's watching your videos?
Yeah.
Because what do you mean that Michael, who plays Charlie, had sent him that video?
So for people who haven't seen the video, Amber was on the media line and Matt Cornet was like, I know you.
Yeah, sorry. The fact that he also was like, I see you all over my Instagram. Huh? What do you mean? And then I was like, I know you. That moment of recognition when I was like, I think we have the same face.
But also, this video is so creepy. For people who haven't watched it, would recommend giving it a watch. It's everywhere. They're like doing the same action, even the way their neck straight is the same. And like, I kept voice noting Amber.
You were like an anthropological, like, fucking researcher, the way you were talking.
Genuinely, because like we spoke about this a few weeks ago, but like I thought maybe it was just something that like, because I know Amber really well, that I'm like, this is actually creepy that they are so similar. But like now everyone's seen it, everyone's blown it up.
It's bloody weird.
And they've seen it, they know it.
So in the way he was like, same. I think we also matched each other's energy. He was so excited. God. He jumped up and down.
I felt bad for Michael because you guys were like,
and he was like,
He was like, I sent the video, and you were like,
literally. What are the chances that, first of all, I've discovered who my doppelganger is,
and that you've met him?
I met him. We came face to face, and that our paths crossed in such an organic way that, like, I was there because of Prime Video doing interviews, and he was, as soon as he got cast, and every year after, I was like, my doppelganger is rising to fame, because I knew about him years and years ago. Someone DM'd him because I think he was in High School Musical, and he wasn't like that well known. But then I was like, interesting. He's now being cast in my favorite book, and we've actually met. Nothing happened in the world, you know. There was no tsunami or anything, but I do think we should stay in touch. A lot of people were saying we should get married. I felt weird looking at him.
That's like incest.
Yeah, I know.
Because basically my thing is that people keep being like, oh, you're like brother and sister. No, they're twins.
It's not
guys.
even it's not even twins. It's like genetically the same. Do you know what I mean? It's like a clone. It's my boy clone. No, he is.
It's so creepy. We're trying to figure out if he has a half Bengali mum. Does anyone know?
Yeah,
not half Bengali mum, a full Bengali mum.
Another person who knew who I was, Asha Banks and Matthew Broome.
What dear?
She was like, see all over my For You page. And Matthew Broome was like, have we met? I was like, no. He was like, are you sure? I was like, I would remember.
You are all over the For You page.
But obviously, I just post my videos.
Yeah.
And then Asha Banks was like, yeah, you're all over my For You page. And he was like, maybe that's it. They're just like us, you know. They're actually just on TikTok. No, honestly, you don't know who's watching. I met Gavin again. Jeremiah from the Sunrise Town Pretty. He remembered me.
Yeah, okay, guys. This is something that's just stayed in mine and Amber's WhatsApp. So we've talked about Matt Cornet and Amber being twins.
Yeah.
And then I think Gavin is your brother.
Oh, agree.
That's your brother.
We do look alike.
And like, even though I think Gavin and Matt don't actually look alike, but I think you're the bridge
between the two of them.
Yeah. So like, so I really need
the three of us.
Prime, if you're listening, I need the three of them, and I need there to be like a photo at least, maybe a video of interaction, because I think he looks like your brother. I think they're not twins. You and Gavin aren't twins.
And it's weird because they're like best friends. They used to live together.
Gavin, the universe is pushing you together.
Isn't it? And when the universe was like, not the universe, when the universe asked Gavin what he was fangirling over, when I asked him what he was fangirling over, he was like, it's so great to see like one of my great friends, Matthew Cornet, like rising up, being cast. Like, it's great to see that. Prime like to work with the same actors. So Gavin was there because he was doing press for The Devil's Mouth.
Yes.
They're doing a shark drama.
Oh my gosh.
With Lana Condor.
I didn't know it was a shark drama. I also didn't know it was going to be like a drama thriller, scary film. And I was watching the trailer and I was like, dee, and I was like, oh. Why is there this ominous music? I thought they were doing love stories. And then I was like, guys, why are you... I think there's something in the water, guys.
And with Catherine Newton. Prime like to work with their same actors. So I think they need to cast the three of us in a movie. I think they're sleeping on something there with the fact that Gavin and Matt look so alike and they're friends.
Yeah.
They know me now.
They don't look alike. I can't really explain it.
You could cast them as brothers. Have you seen some of the casting these days?
Yes.
Maybe it's Parent Trap 2 with me and Matt. But it turns out maybe Gavin is the son from the new marriage.
Okay, guys, so this is my claim to fame. I commented that it's like Parent Trap 2.
How many likes has it got?
A few thousand.
Wait, that video popped off. Matt Cornet commented, great for the programme, and I don't know what it means. Because someone let me know. I don't know what to reply back. Great for the programme.
But yeah.
Oh, so for the shark movie, The Devil's Mouth, Catherine Newton's in it. And they were just talking, I watched a talk for that as well. And they just said they were playing mermaids the whole time. Apparently Gavin was in the pool 12 hours straight. He didn't need to be. They were just like putting things out of the water, diving down. Universal thing that all men love. Throwing something in the water and going to get it.
Like little dogs.
But anyway, I think Obsesed was also great if you're a guest. It was like a full day of programming. You can go and watch talks with all these amazing actors. J-Lo fucking was the warm-up.
Was it a surprise?
It was a surprise.
Yeah, that was insane.
We knew something was happening. Fucking J-Lo. Are you joking? Anyway, it was great. There were great photo ops. I think your ticket price included like food. I think $25 is a great cost.
It's
what
unreal.
You get. I was asking to the execs, I was like, will you bring it to like more locations? And they're like, definitely, they want to see how this one goes. And then
London massive. No, UK massive. Everything's in London. Maybe we'll do a little Yorkshire.
I think they can do it in London. I think that's okay.
Manchester.
I don't support the way the UK is trying to put up other cities. I think they can keep things in London so it's convenient for me.
But a lot of things are convenient for you, okay?
Yeah, I know. And that's the way I like it. Anyway, Obsessed was great. Can't believe I got to meet them all.
Yeah.
Thank you, Prime.
Talking about media lines.
Yeah, ma'am.
You have just come off maybe one of your biggest media lines.
Yes, definitely.
The Odyssey. Tell us about it.
Working for the Odyssey in any capacity was one of my biggest goals for 2026 because I study classics and I love movies. I'm doing interviews. So I was like, please, can I work for this movie in any capacity?
Also, if the Odyssey is listening, Amber has tried to talk about the Odyssey for maybe like 5 different podcast episodes.
And Leah keeps being like, we've already spoken about that.
I've had to be like, babe, too much.
But there's updates every week.
So thank God you took her because she was getting on my nerves. Okay, let's start off with, so you were doing the media line.
Yeah.
So what does that entail? When did you watch the film?
I watched the movie. I flew back from Greece and I went straight to the IMAX to watch the movie on Saturday night.
Nuts.
Yeah.
At least you saw it in the IMAX.
Oh my God. I also felt kind of bad.
Tickets.
It was me and 4 other people in there. Knowing about the ticket or... Well, because obviously I guess for all the press screenings.
I'll watch it. I won't tell anyone. Try to look, because I was like, well, they promoted it. They were like, you must see it in the IMAX. So I only want to see it
Build
in
more
the
IMAX screens.
Put more screenings on.
Love to see the way people are supporting cinema though. Casper got some tickets in the Science Museum one in like August.
Damn.
I will
Does he
say-
want to take me?
Yeah, maybe. I've
Cool.
seen it 3 times now.
You're greedy, man. Greedy. Gluttony on you.
Well, wait. They weren't all in IMAX. First time was at the BFI IMAX.
Oh.
I also had a great seat. We each had a row to ourselves. Everyone perfectly in the middle. Some people are going to be watching like from row A on the bottom right, like.
I watched June in the second biggest IMAX in the world in Melbourne, randomly. And we were like right at the front, and we were like, my neck. We were like,
What's the point at that stage? Anyway, and then the premiere was not at an IMAX. Confusing. A bit of it was though. They had 2 premieres that night. They had Odeon Lux for the world premiere, and then they had a separate screening at BFI IMAX, which a lot of people were also at.
Okay.
So I was like, good.
Yeah.
They did show it at IMAX at the premiere. And then I watched it again in Paris. And I will definitely say IMAX is so much better. There was so much you missed because you literally are cut off.
Crazy.
Because it's like watching it on a square, isn't it? It was
Yeah.
amazing. It was like I was in the movie. The review embargo lifts tomorrow. This isn't going to be a full review anyway. Social reactions allowed. I need some clarity from someone on what a social reaction is.
Amber always texts me. She's like, what's a social reaction? I'm like, I don't bloody know.
You're asking the wrong person. I want to talk about the debates about this movie. This movie has so much backlash online.
Why?
Have you not seen this? The new trailer that came out last week has got more dislikes than likes.
Really?
Yeah. Well, people are saying it's a woke movie. A lot of racists are pissed off that Lupita Nyong, that's correct, has been cast as Helen of Troy, the most beautiful woman in the world. But also, she is so striking in this movie. Like, it's incredible.
Racist. Just have a day off. I'm actually so bored. It's boring.
It's not historically accurate. The Odyssey isn't real. It's a myth.
up.
It's the Cyclops real. You're not asking for historical accuracy there.
It's a bloody poem.
It's not history. Helen of Troy did not exist. Anyway,
Gosh.
she's amazing in this movie.
Of course she is.
There's so much complaining about the casting. Everyone in this movie is phenomenal. I think it's going to change Tom Holland's career.
Ooh, I have a question. You know, when you did the explanation, you'll be like, Tom Holland was doing this.
Yeah.
Matt Damon's doing this. Could you remove yourself from that and you saw them as the characters? Because I'm a bit worried. You know, when you haven't like a star-studded cast.
No, you do. I think they're cast really well.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure if I was down for Matt Damon as Odysseus, but no, he's great. He's got that beard. The American accents I got used to.
Fine. Okay. Yeah. That was also one of my biggest qualms. The American accents.
I liked it because I saw this video that changed my mind about the accents and a lot of the modern day lingo,
Okay.
which was that the Odyssey has been translated many, many times. And the main aim of a translator, there's a toss up between, are you trying to give people an idea of something or are you trying to ground it in the now? So like the ancient Greeks, right? They didn't call everyone father. They had a word that was dad. And
Yeah.
so Old English and making everyone sound prim and proper isn't any closer to how the ancient Greeks spoke.
Yeah.
So actually a modern day translation makes more sense. So it's
Okay.
almost the job of the translator is to modernize things so that you can put yourself in it.
Well, you can understand the intent and
Exactly.
the language. Yeah.
And same way with Americanisms. Like
Okay.
just because we're used to English being the go-to for like Old Greek, that's not any closer to ancient Greeks.
Right. Got you.
So like why does it matter if they have an English accent? So
that wasn't my qualm. My qualm was like all these English people doing American accents.
yeah, like Himesh, he does an American accent. It's funny though, there's this line where he's like, we're from Greece in an American accent. You're from England and you're saying this in an American accent. But I completely lost myself in the movie. I think it's Christopher Nolan's best work.
Okay.
Thank God he did it. From a classicist point of view, seeing all these myths and everything brought to life was incredible. Like, phenomenal. And each time I watched it, I noticed something new. First time I was like, oh my God. Like,
Yeah.
the pacing is so good. I had
Yeah.
to pee halfway through the movie and I didn't because
That's crazy
I had
for
no
you.
one to... Right? Because I was on my own and no one could fill me in. And I was like, I'm going to miss a lot.
You could have turned around to the other 3 people and been like, hey guys.
Yeah, literally.
You could have asked them to pause it.
Be fair. Second time, I noticed much more of the dialogue.
Okay, you didn't have the full like
Yeah,
you know, you
yeah.
could
Where I
focus.
was like, what do I pay attention to?
Yeah.
The third time, I noticed some things that from like links from the end to the beginning.
So it's a 3-watcher. Watch
I
it
think
3
it could be.
times.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love epic. I like big budgets. Like, if you're going to do big budget, do big budget.
Yeah.
If you're going to do big sound stages, do big sound stages. Let's not go half-arsing, you know? I want to watch it in the IMAX, or at least in a big fat cinema.
Definitely IMAX. It's just phenomenal. And I can't wait for everyone to eat their words.
When is it out?
In 3 days' time, the 17th of July.
Well, I probably won't watch it for a month because I looked at tickets and I couldn't find any.
Because you do want your first watch to be in the IMAX.
Yeah, I don't want it to be sullied. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Okay, so watch the film because you had to watch it early. So you could do the media line.
The media line at the world premiere. I spoke to Odysseus. I spoke to Matt Damon. I spoke to Tom Holland, Telemachus. Our friend Tom. We've met him.
Our friend Tom. Because when we met Tom really randomly at a paddle tour, well, not
really
randomly
at his own paddle tournament.
But let's be honest, we didn't think we'd meet him.
No.
Like, we didn't realise it was so, like, intimate.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was there.
Nepo influencer.
Nepo influencer. That was the first time I got something that wasn't your +1.
Yeah.
But, yeah, really, not randomly, but, like, we just didn't anticipate it. Did he recognise you from our small intimate meeting with Tom Holland?
No, but he had this look on his face that he was trying to place me. He kept looking at me like he was really confused.
Yeah. And I guess because you know Sam Holland quite well as well.
Yeah. Tom Holland knows Casper and Josh.
Like, you're quite Tom Holland adjacent.
Yeah. So I forget that he's really famous. I wasn't that bothered. I was like,
You're like, oh, Tom Holland, go on
what
then.
did Robert Pattinson? He came so close. This is the thing about the media line. He came so close and he didn't quite get to me. Our
Next
paths
time.
will cross.
It will happen.
It will happen. The universe wants it to happen. Because, you know, I went to the Paris premiere and someone commented, are we finally getting the Robert Pattinson interview we've all been waiting to see? We are all waiting. It would be so good.
Compared to the Obsessed Fest media line, so this one had more like traditional media.
This was a traditional media line.
So where were you in the ranking?
Down
the back, down the end.
Yeah.
Obviously there wasn't pods for this one.
No.
So how was the timing managed of people? Was it like the people at the top were just hogging?
The people at the top get to everyone because they just send them in and it's bing, 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 bing. Yeah. I think they should work it that way. For efficiency as well.
So right.
Because also, the people at the end are waiting for ages for someone to finally get to them.
Yeah.
So it's actually not a very efficient use of time.
No.
But hey, I was very happy to be there. Anyway, it was great. Go watch the movie. Can't wait to see what everyone thinks about it.
Talk about epics.
Yeah.
This season of House of the Dragon.
That's what's been happening while we've been gone. 2
Oh,
episodes.
my God. By the time this podcast comes out, 3rd episode would be out.
Talking about things that don't have a happy ending, I'm really bracing myself because it's just going to get worse. It's not going to get any easier.
And I know everyone's saying, like, we know that all the dragons die, but every time a dragon dies, I'm like,
I mean, we're not prepared. It's just going to get worse.
and everyone's just going to die.
Everyone's going to die.
And everyone's going to be sad.
Everyone's going to die except a few people who I don't even like.
Exactly.
Oh, man, I can't take it anymore. Jace, that one really did hurt. Her first baby, the baby that made her a mother. She was just trying to keep him safe. And the way that they played that of like, what have you done? Like a mother being angry that he put himself in that situation because she was just trying to keep him safe.
The acting.
Emma Darcy.
Give
them the Emmy.
Give them everything. Give them everything. My heart actually broke. Like, I was sat there like. Also, they are coming out with the best lines of the season.
Also, Rhaenyra beheading Otto Hightower.
Joke.
Her missing on the first swing.
Yeah, exactly. I feel she did it on purpose.
Yeah. Also, I do love my favourite incestuous relationship. Damon and Rhaenyra.
Yeah.
Sorry, the way they stormed in together, I was like,
it was really iconic.
It was iconic. The way he was just killing everyone in her path.
Damon is just like, when it was like, it's Rhaenyra's worst day in the office and Damon's best day.
The look on his face when you saw Otto in that cell. I do love that he will just kill anyone for her.
Yeah.
Love that.
I haven't watched, House of the, the night?
Oh
one?
my God, A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. If you want something happy,
yeah,
Leah, watch it. It will be a balm to your soul.
So I haven't watched House of, what was it called?
The Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
The Night of the Seven Kingdoms. But I would say this season of House of the Dragon is one of my favourite Game of Thrones seasons, full stop.
Me too. It's so good. I think they took on board some of the complaints from season 2.
Okay.
Which was, it was a bit slow. This season, crazy. It's a bit too much, to be honest.
Also, I didn't know, you know how there's like the team black or the team green? I didn't know people were legit team green.
No one is.
I've seen a few comments and I'm like, what?
Alice is making me crease though. The way Rhaenyra is like, where's my god? And she's like, who are you talking to?
She's killing me off. Also, when she was like, that ain't my son.
That is not my son. Don't know who that man is.
If I was her, I would have played along. I'd be like, oh no, baby boy.
Yeah, I don't know
what her game is.
Well, she's probably like, where the fuck is my son?
But I wouldn't tell the person that's trying to kill him.
I think she's done with it. She knows she made a big mistake. All of this happened because her husband was making some drugged murmurings about Egon the Conqueror's Song of Ice and Fire, and she misheard him and she started the whole thing. I mean, Otto maybe would have done it anyway, but she really put her vim in that, you know?
Yeah.
She was like, no, Egon, he wants him to be king.
And now she's pretending she didn't do nothing.
Now she's trying to she's like, let's just fucking end this shit now.
Yeah. Oh, well, we know
Now
that's not
she's
going to
like,
happen.
what is my cousin doing? Why has he bleached this child's hair? Got a better bleaching tone in Westeros than I've had in my years.
The bleach and tone.
Also, they were going to find out really quickly. In like 2 weeks, his roots would have started growing out.
Well, they would kill him by then. The whole idea was they were meant to kill him immediately.
Yeah, that's so true.
But yeah, to be fair, her cousin is fit. It's the only... I'm like, stop with the Team Green.
James Norton.
Yeah. Like, I was like, okay, maybe we're Team Green.
No. This season is making me more and more angry about how they treated the last Game of Thrones season. Because it's like, what do you mean all of this happened?
Yeah.
And the fucking vision of Daenerys just for Jon Snow to kill her. Daemon would never do that to her. Where was Daenerys' Daemon? Who would have been like, I love you, my crazy bitch.
Exactly.
Burn them to the ground.
Exactly.
You know, after all of that the Targaryens went through. I know that Jon is technically a Targaryen, but and for Bran to end up on the throne,
Nah.
Anyway, George Martin, get writing. I want to see the real book.
Pen to paper, please.
Anyway, guys.
So much has happened.
A lot has happened.
So much has happened.
I'm quite happy to be back, though. I've missed our little waffles.
Yeah, I've missed you, mate. Not seen you in ages.
Yeah.
And it's your birthday. birthday. Everyone say happy birthday in the comments.
Yeah. But, Leah, what are you fangirling over this week?
Actually, crazy that we just said how much we missed. I was fangirling over not having the podcast for 2 weeks because it meant I could like watch things without
As a person.
And I don't know why I've been an emotional wreck, and Amber has seen the butt of it because I've just been sending her photos of me crying just constantly at everything I've consumed, which was voicemails
For Isabelle.
Isabelle. Oh, hell. Watched it on a plane, and you know, in a plane you're more likely to cry because something about oxygen.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was generally sat next to someone on Aer Lingus, like
It gets you in the first 5 minutes.
oh my gosh, and the end, whatever. And then I watched Sheep Detectives, which was recommended to us multiple times, twice to me anyway, by the Townsend. And Hannah Townsend looked me in my eyes, into my soul, and like imprinted in me. And I was like, I must watch it for her. Again, I was an emotional wreck. I was just crying about this silly little sheep film. And also, I've watched the last season of The Bear.
I need to watch it.
It is, I think, one of the best final seasons.
Okay.
I really think they stuck the landing.
I've seen stuff about people saying not them like becoming fan theorists of Sid and Carmi themselves.
There's basically one line which is a bit of fan service, which I really enjoyed. I thought it was absolutely perfect. I think they deserved it. I think there's lots of people saying, oh, the first few episodes were a bit boring. I say they're all completely different paces, and I'm glad it all dropped at once because I think a lot of the episodes you need to pair up because the pace on some of them is slightly slow.
Yeah.
But the last 3 episodes, the 7th episode, I was like lying in bed watching it and I had to sit up. I like sat up, crossed my legs, and I sat on my bed watching it because it was just so intense. It was so perfect. They kind of do like similar to The Pit when it's like all in one day and they don't leave the restaurant kind of thing, and you're following them along like similar time to like what's going on. And it was just, I just thought it was perfect amount of fan service. As I said, the Sid and Carmi thing was amazing without them actually getting together. Do you know what I mean? It was just like a one-line comment from another character. They tied up everyone's stories really well. Like, everyone had some sort of an ending. I don't want to ruin anything else in case you haven't watched it, but it has been out for a few weeks. I just thought it was absolutely perfect. So I was fangirling over that. Also, the acting is amazing. The jaw acting, I can only dream of being that good of a jaw actor. Jeremy is clenching his jaw.
Okay.
It's just, I was like, wow, I can only dream of having that sort of physical embodiment of sadness in my jaw. But yeah, that's what I'm fangirling over. What are you fangirling over?
Given that I've watched the Odyssey 3 times this week, pretty top of mind. I haven't had time to do much else.
The Odyssey.
It's been very front of mind as to what I've been thinking about. Yeah, I mean, we've already spoken about it.
Yeah.
So I was keeping mine short and sweet.
Well, also your birthday, I think we can be fangirling over.
I'm fangirling over London. I fucking love having my birthday when it is because I think it is London at its best. And for me, I have the time of my life because I just went to Wimbledon.
Yeah.
It's my birthday. BST is on. I don't think I'm going, but just the vibe of London. It's the World Cup. It's phenomenal. There's a heat wave. It's a bit too hot. No complaints from me. It's just fantastic.
I will let you in on a surprise that's not going to happen for your birthday. Sorry. I was really struggling for your birthday gift, so I'm going to tell you what I didn't get you. Is I tried to get you a cameo from Matthew...
From Glee!
Yeah.
Matthew Morrison!
Do you know how expensive his cameos are?
And how much?
$350 base price.
I'm sure.
I didn't have that disposable income to give to you. The thought was that I thought, oh, maybe it'd be like £90. I could do that.
Good for him.
Yeah, get your bag, king.
Yeah.
But I was like, genuinely, I was like, oh, never mind.
That is so funny.
1 year, you'll know I'm doing well.
When you get me a cameo from Matthew Morrison.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Doesn't
fair.
happen. But on that note, happy birthday, Ambar Lee. 28. Woo!
Joining the club.
I like 28.
I think I always start mentally adjusting to an age that I'm going to be. I feel like I'm 28 already.
28, I think, is really young. I didn't like 27. I thought it sounded
I like
old.
27.
I thought...
I think I'm going to like 28 even more.
28, you feel really young and youthful and your whole life is ahead of you. 27, I was like, oh my God, my 20s are ending. But 28, I'm like, I'm not 30. It's amazing. It's a good... It's lovely to say.
On that note, Leah is doing her first press junket on the weekend.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm scared. You're going to have to
press junkets.
hold my hand.
We're doing one together.
So before we wrap up, it's my first press junket and it's for something really exciting. I've really enjoyed it the years it's been coming out.
It's more Leah's bag, which is why, so I got it through my inbox. I was like, I'm only doing it if I can do it with Leah.
And there's a friend right there. So anyway, guys, I'm really, really nervous. So it might come out on Friday. So maybe we will see you on Friday.
I'm excited.
If we
Otherwise,
don't,
see you next week.
see you next Tuesday. Bye.